What if I told you that the biggest names in young Hollywood right now aren't just talented, they're revolutionaries? Picture this, a generation of stars who refuse to hide who they are, who are choosing authenticity over industry expectations, and who are literally rewriting the rules of what it means to be famous in America today. We're witnessing something unprecedented in entertainment history. For the first time ever, young celebrities are coming out not in spite of their careers, but as a foundation for building them. These aren't the tragic stories of Golden Age Hollywood. These are triumph stories of a new generation that's saying, take us as we are or don't take us at all. Today, we're celebrating 10 incredible young stars who are proving that being authentic isn't just brave. It's powerful, profitable, and absolutely unstoppable. Get ready to meet the faces of Hollywood's future. Sawyer Fredericks, the folk soul revolutionary. Let's start with a voice that stopped America in its tracks. Sawyer Fredericks burst onto the scene when he won The Voice at just 16, making him the youngest champion in the show's history. But this wasn't your typical teen pop star story. With his flowing blonde dreadlocks, piercing blue eyes, and a voice that seemed to carry the wisdom of someone twice his age, Sawyer represented something completely different. Authentic artistry in a world of manufactured personas. Raised on a farm in upstate New York, Sawyer brought a grounded, earthy sensibility to everything he touched. When he came out in 2022 through his deeply personal single, Flowers in December, it wasn't a publicity stunt or a calculated career move. It was simply another chapter in his commitment to living truthfully through his music. The track shot to the top of iTunes folk charts, proving that authenticity resonates with audiences hungry for real stories. Music legends like Melissa Etheridge praised it as a modern folk anthem for the LGBTQ+ community, cementing Sawyer's place as a voice for his generation. His Grammy-nominated album, Raw Truth, continues to inspire young people to embrace their authentic selves. Dan Amboyer, the classic heartthrob. Redefined Hollywood has always loved its leading men, but Dan Amboyer is rewriting what that looks like for the modern era. This Detroit native first caught attention for his striking resemblance to Prince William, even portraying the royal in a Lifetime movie. But Dan quickly proved he was much more than just a pretty face with royal features. In 2017, Dan made a statement that sent shockwaves through the industry. He publicly came out while announcing his marriage to longtime partner Eric Berger. In an era where many young actors are still advised to stay closeted for their careers, Dan chose love over fear. His role as Thad on TV Land's Younger showcased not just his comedic timing, but his ability to bring depth to every character he portrayed. What makes Dan's story particularly powerful is his commitment to proving that gay actors can play any role. He's become a vocal advocate for LGBTQ+ representation in entertainment, using his platform to mentor young performers through theater programs. Dan's journey from small-town Michigan to openly gay Hollywood heartthrob proves that staying true to yourself isn't just the right choice. It's the smart choice for building a lasting career. Chris Colfer, the multi-talented marvel. Some stars are born to entertain, but Chris Colfer was born to inspire. Rising to fame through his groundbreaking portrayal of Kurt Hummel on Glee, Chris didn't just play a character. He created a cultural phenomenon that gave LGBTQ+ youth their first real representation on mainstream television. Born in Clovis, California, Chris faced bullying in school that could have broken his spirit. Instead, he channeled that pain into writing, creating stories that would eventually touch millions of lives. His Land of Stories book series became a New York Times bestseller, proving that his talents extended far beyond acting. But it's his commitment to diverse storytelling that truly sets him apart. Chris has never been content to fit into just one box. He's an actor, writer, producer, and director who consistently champions inclusive narratives. His Golden Globe win for Glee was just the beginning of a career dedicated to making sure more people see themselves represented in media. With his sharp wit on social media and his genuine commitment to uplifting others, Chris proves that true success comes from using your platform to lift others up. He's shown an entire generation that embracing what makes you unique isn't just okay. It's your superpower. Brandon Flynn, the mental health champion. Brandon Flynn captured hearts as Justin Foley in Netflix's groundbreaking series 13 Reasons Why, but his real impact extends far beyond his on-screen performances. This Miami-born, Texas-raised actor has transformed his platform into a powerful force for LGBTQ+ rights and mental health awareness. What makes Brandon particularly compelling is his understated approach to advocacy. Rather than grand gestures or dramatic announcements, he consistently uses his voice to support causes that matter. His laid-back personal style, favoring simple t-shirts, jeans, and sneakers, reflects his down-to-earth personality and genuine commitment to staying grounded despite his rising fame. Brandon's willingness to be open about his identity as a gay man has made him a role model for young people navigating their own journeys of self-discovery. His bright blue eyes and effortlessly tousled brown hair have made him a fashion icon. But it's his authentic approach to life that truly resonates with fans. Through 13 Reasons Why, Brandon tackled difficult subjects with sensitivity and grace, proving that young actors can handle complex material while staying true to their values. His advocacy work continues to break down barriers and create space for honest conversations about identity and mental health. Garrett Clayton, the fearless performer. Garrett Clayton's journey from Disney heartthrob to fearless advocate represents everything powerful about this new generation of young stars. Born in 1991, Garrett first gained attention in Disney's Teen Beach movie, where his charm and talent made him an instant fan favorite. But it was his courage to live authentically that truly made him a star. In 2018, Garrett came out through an emotional Instagram post that coincided with the release of his film Reach, which explores LGBTQ+ themes. His openness about his struggles with depression and his family's experience with suicide made him an inspiring figure for countless young people facing similar challenges. This wasn't just coming out, it was a masterclass in using vulnerability as strength. Garrett's Broadway debut in Hairspray Live showcased his incredible triple threat abilities, earning praise from industry veterans for his rare combination of charisma, talent, and work ethic. His willingness to take on challenging roles, including his daring performance in King Cobra, proves his commitment to complex, meaningful storytelling. Beyond entertainment, Garrett's advocacy work with the Trevor Project has made him a powerful voice for LGBTQ+ youth suicide prevention. His message is clear: embracing who you are isn't just brave, it's life-saving. Cruikshank, the digital pioneer. Before there were TikTok stars or YouTube millionaires, there was Cruikshank, the creative genius who proved that internet fame could translate into mainstream success. Born in 1993, Lucas created the iconic character Fred Figglehorn, becoming one of the first YouTubers to successfully transition into traditional media with movie deals and television shows. Lucas's groundbreaking success paved the way for countless content creators who followed, demonstrating that online platforms could launch real careers. When he came out as gay in 2013 through a YouTube video, he did so with the same wit and authenticity that had made him famous. His casual approach, mentioning that his family and friends had known for years, helped normalize LGBTQ+ identity for his young audience. What makes Lucas's story particularly important is how he used his platform responsibly. Even as a teenager dealing with sudden fame, he remained grounded and committed to positive messaging. His transition from the high-energy Fred character to more mature content showed his growth as both a performer and a person. Today, Lucas continues to create content that empowers young people, proving that digital pioneers can evolve while staying true to their core values. His journey from bedroom videos to mainstream success remains an inspiration for creators everywhere. Joshua Bassett, the heartfelt musician. Joshua Bassett represents the new generation of young stars who refuse to compartmentalize their lives, choosing instead to live openly and authentically from the start. Born in 2000, Joshua gained widespread recognition through High School Musical, the series, but it's his honest approach to his personal journey that has truly connected him with fans worldwide. His casual yet powerful coming-out moment in 2021, expressing admiration for Harry Styles and adding, "I guess this is also my coming out video," perfectly captured his generation's more relaxed approach to identity. This wasn't a carefully orchestrated media event. It was just Joshua being himself, which resonated deeply with young people navigating their own identities. Joshua's musical abilities have drawn comparisons to pop's biggest names, with his EP Sad Songs in a Hotel Room showcasing remarkable vulnerability and maturity in his songwriting. Co-stars like Olivia Rodrigo have praised his raw authenticity and emotional depth. Beyond music, Joshua has become an outspoken advocate for mental health awareness, normalizing discussions about well-being and encouraging his fans to prioritize their emotional health. His message that life's too short to not be who you are has become a rallying cry for young people everywhere, proving that authenticity isn't just admirable, it's essential. Heizer, the subtle powerhouse. Heizer has mastered the art of powerful subtlety, captivating audiences with deeply nuanced performances that speak volumes without saying everything. Born in 1994, Miles gained recognition through his portrayal of Alex Standall in 13 Reasons Why, where he tackled difficult subjects like mental health and gun violence with incredible sensitivity and grace. What sets Miles apart is his refreshingly low-key approach to his personal life. Rather than making grand public declarations, he shared glimpses of his relationships on social media without turning his identity into a spectacle. This casual authenticity has resonated deeply with young fans who appreciate seeing LGBTQ+ relationships portrayed as simply normal parts of life. Miles's commitment to meaningful storytelling extends beyond 13 Reasons Why to projects like Love, Simon, where he contributed to essential LGBTQ+ representation in mainstream media. Directors consistently praise his ability to communicate complex emotions with remarkable subtlety, a rare gift that sets him apart from his peers. His advocacy for mental health awareness, combined with his artistic talents as both an actor and musician, makes him a true multifaceted artist. Miles proves that you don't need to be the loudest voice in the room to make the biggest impact. Sometimes the most powerful statements are made through authentic, consistent action rather than grand gestures. Justice Smith, the intersectional advocate. Justice Smith embodies the power of intersectional activism, using his platform to champion not just LGBTQ+ rights but the specific needs of Black queer communities. Born in 1995, Justice has captivated audiences in blockbusters like Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom and Pokémon Detective Pikachu, proving his versatility across genres and his ability to carry major studio films. In June 2020, Justice courageously came out as queer through a heartfelt Instagram post that went beyond personal revelation to champion Black queer lives and promote intersectionality within the LGBTQ+ community. His message: we must stand up for our queer family, our Black queer sisters, brothers, and siblings, demonstrated his understanding that true equality requires addressing multiple forms of discrimination simultaneously. Justice's breakout performance in Baz Luhrmann's The Get Down earned widespread critical acclaim, with the legendary director praising his rare ability to be both vulnerable and commanding on screen. His sensitive portrayal in All the Bright Places further established him as an actor capable of handling complex emotional material with depth and authenticity. Beyond acting, Justice has become a powerful voice for diversity in Hollywood, emphasizing that representation affirms existence and validates experiences. His work continues to break down barriers while inspiring young people to embrace their multifaceted identities. Justice proves that being authentic isn't just about one aspect of who you are. It's about celebrating all parts of yourself. Adam B., the digital entertainment revolutionary. Adam B. represents the new frontier of digital entertainment, transforming from a teenager filming videos in his bedroom in Northern Ireland to a global LGBTQ+ role model with over 3 million subscribers. Born in 1999, Adam didn't just post videos. He sparked a movement that redefined what authentic content creation looks like. Standing tall at 6'1", with his signature quiff and radiant smile, Adam has become synonymous with genuine digital entertainment. His 2022 coming out video, which garnered over 12 million views, wasn't just a personal milestone. It became a beacon of hope for LGBTQ+ youth, especially in communities where acceptance might be limited. Even Ellen DeGeneres shared the video, calling it one of the most heartfelt and sincere coming-out stories I've ever seen. What sets Adam apart is his commitment to using his success to support others. Through his charitable initiatives, he's raised over $500,000 for LGBTQ+ youth-focused organizations, proving that influence comes with responsibility. His London apartment serves as both his creative headquarters and a welcoming space where his audience feels accepted and valued. From his BBC series, Adam B. Behind the Screen, to his best-selling book, Living Out Loud, Adam continues to pioneer authentic digital entertainment. His recognition as one of Forbes' 30 Under 30 in media cements his status as a true innovator who's reshaping how we think about online content and community building. These 10 incredible young stars represent something revolutionary in American entertainment, a generation that refuses to choose between authenticity and success. They're proving that being true to yourself isn't a career limitation. It's a competitive advantage in a world hungry for genuine connection. What strikes me most about these stories is how different they are from the tragic tales of Hollywood's past, where previous generations had to hide, lie, and sacrifice their true selves for fame. This new generation is building their careers on a foundation of honesty. They're not coming out despite their success. They're succeeding because they came out. From Sawyer's folk anthems to Justice's intersectional advocacy, from Chris's multi-talented storytelling to Adam's digital revolution, these young stars are showing us that authenticity isn't just personally fulfilling, it's professionally powerful. They're creating content that matters, building communities that include everyone, and inspiring millions of young people to live without shame or fear. Their success sends a clear message to the entertainment industry. Audiences don't just tolerate diversity, they demand it. They're hungry for stories that reflect the real world, characters that represent their experiences, and stars who aren't afraid to be human. But perhaps most importantly, these 10 stars are creating a new blueprint for what it means to be famous in America. They're showing young people everywhere that you don't have to choose between your dreams and your identity, between success and authenticity, between fame and being true to yourself. As we watch these careers continue to flourish, we're witnessing more than just individual success stories. We're seeing the birth of a more inclusive, authentic, and powerful entertainment industry. These young stars aren't just changing Hollywood, they're changing the world, one honest story at a time. The future of entertainment is authentic, diverse, and unapologetically real. And thanks to these 10 incredible individuals, that future is already here.